solution. To find the roots of this quadratic equation, we have to solve this equation using the factoring method. So the first step is getting the factors of the expression x squared plus x minus 56. Prior to that, we should identify the two factors of negative 56 first. That if you will add the two factors, it will be equal to positive 1, the coefficient of the linear term. So the two factors here are unlike signs because the product of the product is negative 56, no? So what are the two factors of negative 56? So negative 7 and positive 8. Always remember, whatever the sign of the linear coefficient, the factor with the higher number or the greater number will take the sign of the linear coefficient. So just like here, 8 is greater than 7, then the sign of the linear coefficient is positive. So 8 take the sign of the positive sign. So positive 8. Then if we add these two numbers or these two factors, this is equal to positive 1. What is the rule? So we are combining unlike signs. So we have to copy the sign of the bigger number, then subtract 8 minus 7, that is 1. So the factors of the expression x squared plus x minus 56 are x minus 7, x plus 8, then copy equals 0. Second step, apply the zero product property. So we equate each factor to 0. So we have x minus 7 equals 0. Then the other x plus 8 equals 0. The third step is solve the resulting linear equations. So we will start here. The first equation is x minus 7 equals 0. Since the operation involved is subtraction, so we apply the addition property of equality. So we add both sides of the equation by the same number, which is equal to 7. So we have x minus 7 plus 7 equals 0 plus 7. So negative 7 plus 7, so that is equal to 0. So x equals 0 plus 7 equals 7. Then the other equation, so the x plus 8 equals 0. The operation involved here is addition. So we use the subtraction property of equality. So we subtract both sides of the equation by the same number. So what number? That is 8. So x plus 8 minus 8 equals 0 minus 8. Then this is 0. So x equals negative 8. So these are the two values of x. So the last step, we have to check if these two values of x can really satisfy the original equation. So let's start. We substitute first 7 to x. So from the original equation, x squared plus x minus 56 equals 0. Then substitute 7 to x, so 7 squared plus 7 minus 56. Is it equal to 0? So we have 7 times 7, 49, plus 7. Since these two numbers are unlike signs, so we copy the sign of the bigger number. So we have negative 56 minus 7, subtract. So 56 minus 7, that is 49. Is it equal to 0? So 49 minus 49, 0 is equal to 0. Check. Next, the other equation or the other value of x is negative 8. So we have x squared plus x minus 56 equals 0. Substitute negative 8 to x. So negative 8 squared plus negative 8 minus 56 equals 0. So negative 8 times negative 8, 64. Yeah, positive times negative. So we have negative 8. Kay unlike sign, nag-multiply taog unlike sign. Signs, I mean. So negative 56 equals 0. Is it equal to 0? So 64. Yeah, here we combine like signs. So sa to rule, we have to copy the sign, then add. So 8 plus 6, 14, carry 1, so that is 64. So 64 minus 64, is it equal to 0? Yes. So 0 equals 0. Check. So therefore, since the two values of x, 7 and negative 8, satisfy the quadratic equation x squared plus x minus 56 equals 0. So the roots of the quadratic equation are 7 and negative 8.